What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be jumping into something we don't talk about too much, but because Realms Gate is kind of a hot topic thing to get to like level 80 in order to get your 600 or full 600 Contract Starry Gems every single month from the special event, we're going to show you guys what we are dealing with on our own account here. Now, you can see we're basically to the end of the level. We are pushing very high up here. We're in the 158 mark. I actually don't even remember. Oh my gosh, 180 is insane. So there's a couple benchmarks you want to get to. You want to try to get to Void Corruption 121 to get some additional types of resources once you get above there. And then, yeah, this is kind of crazy. Max level can be increased one time up to 180. So here's essentially what needs to happen. You see we're on 158 right now. We can't max it out anymore. Essentially how you level this up, in case you guys are unaware, when you get to the end of a tile of any screen, so you can see we're technically on level 4 or 5, anytime you get to one of these here, this is the important part. Now, you can do everything on a lower difficulty. You do not need to do them as high of a difficulty as we are. However, you want to be able to beat the boss in this level with your strong attack, which are the puppets, of course. So one thing to take note too, these enemies when you get higher levels are very high divine powers. You see right here, we're going up against divine power 9. Luckily, our entire squad, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be on this team. That's cheating. Our entire team is supposed to look like this. And yeah, we have divine power 15 on our heroes, which is pretty stinking good, meaning we have a +6 differential. So you can see not too difficult for us even here. And the reason why this is easier is because we haven't been pushing in combination. We of course have we've had the Grimoire come out since the last time I really started pushing this game mode, and you can see right here we're doing some crushing amounts of damage here. We have to wait for the soul to come back up. Or, yep, sleepless, there you go, bye-bye. Not like it's gonna be a huge deal, but the puppets are the tough ones here. Now, there's a bunch of different puppets. We've had videos in the past going over how to go about and beat each type of boss the best way. They do give you like a little bit of information here, like opponents in this trial have significantly higher damage reduction, but will take more damage from critical hits. You really want to double down on your critical strike when you're going against these. Furthermore, their damage dealing capabilities increases at the end of each round, meaning their power is going to be ramped up. Now, this one does take a little bit more energy. It takes 10 here, and I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to one-tap this wave. I feel like I might. But these boss waves, yeah. So this is something that is essentially, for me, time gated, because like I said, we're now going up to the next difficulty. So you can see we still have a lot of energy. We're on level 5. Now what we can do is we can bump this up to 159. And that's why doing this every single day, kind of a big deal, because you only have so much progression you can make every day, and if you miss out on it, then you're gonna have trouble. You can see right here we just went up to difficulty 10. There's of course still the chests at every level that have a random assortment of materials and stuff, but a lot of these guys here are going to be kind of a joke for our account just because of the most recent power up. Granted, we probably would have been good either way. I do want to talk about smashing these levels too, because there are some things you need to know about it. There's a couple different smash functionalities here. There's normal smash, which, you know, you basically hit it, and then as the day goes on, like, it can take multiple hours if you have full 240 energy sitting there. You'll get it at the end of that. Whereas perfect smash, if you have cleared a floor 3 times perfectly, meaning you've one-shot the floor every single time, I think it actually says here, means one level of Realms Gate cleared with all of its battles events completed without ever being defeated. So yeah, you're winning every battle. If you do it 3 times, like if you get to a point you're like, I can't push any further on my account, but I can do like 121 very easily. The perfect smash allows you to instantly get the rewards the second you jump in here. However, you have to have beaten a difficulty of Void Corruption on 3 levels in a row without taking a single loss in the battle, which for a lot of people it's not that bad. For other people it can be very difficult. If you're just logging on, doing your dailies and kind of jumping off, it really doesn't matter which one you use too much. And one thing to note too is the smash is gonna take some weird patterns. There are of course some things you want to manually do when it comes to the mines and stuff for certain like not starry gems, stellar shards and stuff. But at this point, with how many we're getting in all these game modes nowadays, it's not as big of a deal. It really is not. You will come across these buffs occasionally, and you can see basically based on the tier of hero, they'll give different things. So first off, you can have like increased allies backline crit chance, block chance, all damage dealt. I'm going with this one here. The effect to increase all damage dealt differs, and it can go all the way up to 30% on my S tier heroes, and those will be in your void inventory. You can see the ones we have. Backline allies crit damage is buffed, backline allies all damage, and then of course there's some exploration items too. These are ones that usually help you progress if you're kind of struggling. So like the Crystal of Fragility weakens all of Void Phantoms in this area by reducing their 30% attack. And of course we have another one. Use it to convert the at most 3 random explorable void creature areas into lands of treasure. So I want to show you guys what that one looks like. So you can see here, we're up here. I'm going to pop this one, which if you're smashing, it doesn't do it. You can see it turned 3 of them into treasure. Now, we can't hit all of them, sadly. You want to use it at the beginning of the level so you can plan your path out. But basically what it means is you have more chests like this, where if you are struggling necessarily to beat some enemies, having more chests can be a nice little thing to hopefully boost up your account and stuff and give you a little bit of rewards. You see here, we got 200 gems out of it, which again, I mean, gems, you guys know how useful they are with all the monthly events we got everywhere, just popping off constantly. And we're just going to continue to work our way through these levels. Now, getting across multiple floors in the same day is kind of rare. If you are able to one-shot them like we are, then there is a chance if you're landing on these multiple floors, then it's not too big of a deal. Again, we got another crystal. This time it is giving us may drop chests, which is kind of cool. So what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna pop, nope, this one here. Oh wait, I think I have to be on the tile, and then I think you pop this one in here. Yeah, so not too bad. There's some power-ups you can use. I don't think they use any of those gems if you are smashing, so if you really want to pay attention, see what type of items you got and go ahead and do it, because you can plan your smash out ahead of time too. You don't have to follow. Oh, there you go, we got 4,600 crystals of transcendence from that. You don't have to just, you know, smash and pray for the best. You can pick the path you want it to smash as well. That's something that you can very, very easily do and plan out. So using those crystals at the beginning of a floor so you can see where like those treasure chests are going to appear can definitely help a lot. So we go here. I think it's just the boss here, which again, I think at this point we're still smashing it. But we got to see how fast we can get to level 180, because these enemies for our type of power, not even like, I mean, they're kind of tanky. I'll be honest. That was kind of tanky right there. It took a lot of extra hits to finish this out, but we're now moving on to the final floor here. So some of these tiles are better than others. Like I was showing you, if you come in here, you can see how some of them have, like, you know, you do better, more damage, and or have better attack and HP based on your, like here we got Transcendence Heroes. Obviously I want to go to that one because that's my entire account. If you're not that far in progression, then you paying attention to which tiles are like what buffs kind of is important. And this is one of those stages that has one of those secondary bosses here, or I should say the final bosses, the final boss showdown. So I don't know how we do against these guys. Let's take a look and see how this damage works out on ours. Might still just one-shot it. Yeah, 2-shot. We'll go with that 2-shot. Granted, first round, yeah. Easy peasy. And then of course we have the gate here, and we teleport out, and then we start another one up. So you can see you can grab any of the heroes you want. It doesn't really matter which hero you're picking here, guys. It really does not matter. It's just for conveniences. And then you can see now I can bump it up to 160. So yeah, when you do start over at floor 1 again, you lose everything, but you can kind of pick your path where you want to go. This is the tile I was talking about with the cavern that you manually want to do most of the times, because this is going to place a hero in a mine and you're going to get some bonus rewards when you finish out the floor. Please keep in mind, the hero you put in that mine is not usable until you fully clear the floor. So if you only have a couple E5 heroes, don't throw like your Eloise, your main damage dealer, in there, because you can't use her for the rest of the stages, and that's probably going to screw you up. However, we can do some things like this and try to get the rewards we want, kind of like that. And you can set the path, and then you can go ahead and smash the rest of it. You can see right here, normal smash that we do, It's just going to put it on a timer based on how much energy you're using. I think we had 30 left, so it's like 30 minutes. So I think it's for every energy, it's a minute. So 4 hours is the max at 240, but that's how we do it. And we're going to push all the way for 180. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know what floor you guys, or what corruption level you guys are actually pushing. Be cool to see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.